And tomorrow, busy weekend coming up as we get set for the Kids at Heart Racing on North Street this evening, and the actual kids, they'll be broadcasting, or will be broadcasting, they'll be racing down 52 coming up on Saturday. It's a Chamber Chat conversation in the 9 o'clock hour on this Friday morning. The Executive Director of the Shelby County Chamber of Commerce, Courtney Chappella. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How are you this morning?
You're in gold and black, ready to go?
I am. We're going to see each other a lot this weekend. Yep, I'm volunteering with the Morristown Chamber tonight, and then I'll be involved with all the football stuff tomorrow. We're having a flag football tournament, so there's still spots left. So adults and kids can sign up to play flag football tomorrow afternoon at the park.
I ain't playing no flag football. If somebody catches the ball in front of me, they're going down.
I'd rather play flag than tackle, though. I don't want to be hit.
No, they're going down. Now, I'll wear a flag, and nobody touches me. I'm like the quarterback.
I was going to say, you want to be the quarterback.
I'll wear a red jersey. Nobody touches me, but I'm hitting people if they get in front of me. I'm not hitting these folks, though.
No.
Who'd you bring?
Well, this morning I have Shelby County Arts Fest on. Good morning.
Good morning, Courtney.
Would you like to introduce yourself before we get started?
I'm Debbie Tracy, president of Shelby County Arts Fest.
And I'm Laura Nurse. I'm a member of the Arts Fest.
You're vice president. You're vice president.
She's vice president.
Got a title.
I have a title.
There you go.
I'm vice president of the Arts Fest.
So for those that may not be familiar, what is your organization's mission?
The mission of the Shelby County Arts Fest is we work to promote awareness of and participation in the arts of various forms throughout Shelby County.
Okay. And how did Arts Fest get started?
There were a group of local artists and people that were just interested in art, and they formed a committee, and it was around 2003. I actually worked at the Blue River Community Foundation at the time, and I know that's where they initially started meeting.
Okay.
Was there.
And why do you feel like it's important to have something like this in Shelby County?
Laura, do you want to answer that?
Why is it important to have art? That's as important as air. You have to have creativity to allow people to have a chance to express themselves. We have so many different workshops in the fall. We have the Intro to Art, where people can come and learn stained glass and different crafts and things, as well as beautiful painting with Miss Dawn Adams. And then we also, that to me is just air. Art is air, and it's necessary. All this book smarts you get and all this everyday mundane work, to make something beautiful with your hands, to create something beautiful and call it art, it's just natural thing in the world.
Absolutely. So Arts in the Park is something that you all put on, and that's become a community favorite. What kind of, let's first off, when is it?
Arts in the Park is Saturday, September the 12th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's held at Blue River Memorial Park here in Shelbyville. The address is 725 Lee Boulevard.
Okay, and so what can people expect this year?
We have some old favorites returning. Kids love flying the kites, decorating their own kite, getting out there and flying the kites. Actually, their parents love doing it with them, too. There will also be some other things that we've had in the past, such as decorating the visors and puppet theater. But this year, we've also added some new shows. We have Amazon John will be there with introduce some animals from Silly Safaris. And we also are excited this year, we've never had magic. And this year we have Indiana's #1 magician. His name is Daniel Lusk. And Daniel will be at Arts in the Park. This year, Arts in the Park is implementing a patriotic theme since this is the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. So Daniel is actually going to be incorporating that into his magic show.
Daniel's come to the library a couple of times, hasn't he? And has been very popular.
Yes. So we're excited to have him this year.
Awesome. So for someone who's never attended before, what would you tell them to expect? Like, give me your best pitch of why they should come.
Because there's so much to do, and it's not just for kids either. There are 2 classes. I mentioned Dawn earlier. She'll be doing some painting, and Joel DeLashmit is going to actually be teaching how to make flutes, Indian Native American flutes, from 9 to 12 only. He'll be in the morning. And there's just so much to do. The chalk art, the sidewalk chalk art contest, and we've got some like she said, the kites are great. The kids make the kites, and you see them flying them all during the day. It's just so neat to see them out there with their parents flying these kites that they have created. It's the idea of you make something and you take it and you use it. It's not just take it, go home, put it in a bag, and go home.
Right.
But each person does get a travel bag with some goodies in it, and all the things that they create and all the things that they do throughout the day are put in that bag. And I will put a little plug in. We are going to have dulcimer classes out there. The Grover Museum has very graciously agreed to let us use their mountain dulcimers, and we'll be out there teaching people the basics on how to play mountain dulcimers as well.
Very cool. So one of the best parts is it's free.
Oh yeah, that's a big time.
So why do you think it's so important to keep that accessible for everyone?
I think that it's important because we want the Shelby County Arts Fest wants Arts in the Park to be accessible to people from all walks of life. Mm-hmm. We want everyone to be able to attend and come try something new. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join us at Arts in the Park. It's a family-friendly event, but it's art related, but it's also an educational event because as the kids are participating in the art projects and activities, they're also learning. Mm-hmm. And this year we're excited to have Mrs. Copperpot there joining us as Donna Dennison will be portraying Mrs. Copperpot, and she will be teaching everyone who attends, kids and adults, about what life was like in the United States in 1776.
Okay, very cool. And you've kind of touched on this, but that there's something for everyone.
Yes.
But is there a certain age group that the things are really designed for?
Arts in the Park initially started out as a spin-off of the Shelby County Arts Fest, and it was primarily for kids. It started in, I believe it was 2014. But over the years, it's grown, and we've added, so many projects and activities that really, it's for all ages. Still a lot of stuff for kids, but there's stuff for adults too. Like Dawn Adams teaches painting classes, and adults enjoy that. Adults enjoy making the flutes. Adults actually enjoy the magic shows.
Right.
So,
and the children get in there and paint those paintings too. It's fun to see mother and daughter or father and child in there painting together and comparing notes on each other. Right. And sometimes the kids do better than the parents do.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them do that as a family together.
And it's so neat because some people will walk out the park and just be out at the park, and all of a sudden what's going on over there?
Right.
And I have to put a shout out to the sponsors that do give us the money to help us do this thing, because it is it's free, but it costs quite a bit to put on a free program, and so we do have some wonderful sponsors that help us.
And the Blue River Memorial Park comes up quite often when we're on Chamber Chat, because a lot of people have events out there, and I think that's a great place in our community for those events to take place as well.
It's a perfect place. It really is. And as a matter of fact, this year on September the 12th, the same day as Arts in the Park, people can come during the day for Arts in the Park, and then that evening I'll also announced that the Shelby County Parks Department is having music in the park that evening, so there will be something going on in that park all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've talked about so many different activities. Do you each have a favorite one?
A favorite one?
What's yours, Laura? I know I love music, and I really have enjoyed over the years having the musicians, I can't say that word, come, and we've had the Red Roots. They were amazing. We've had Carson Deersing, who I just love. I love his music.
Yes.
Music, I would have to say, music and painting. Dawn's painting is fun too.
I do want to give a shout out to Dawn, because we had a class last fall for our last winter for our She Leads, and she led us through, like a canvas painting.
Yes.
So, I really enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
She is spectacular at those canvas painting parties. She really has a good time of it, and very, very good teacher. Just extremely good teacher.
I can't paint, and mine looks halfway decent. So.
Same here. I actually hung it on the wall. I didn't hide it in the closet.
What about you, Laura? What's your favorite?
My favorite? Well, I get to, because I don't have a steady project that I have to do out there, I just love watching the kids and seeing them do things. I did doodle art one year, and this lady brought her 3-month-old baby over to me to do a doodle art, and the baby scribbled on it, and we ended up making it butterflies. And that kind of thing gives you cold chills. But I will put a little plug in at 1:15. I'm going to be performing with my friends from the Chords of Friendship and Strum-alongs from Mount Summit. We're going to be performing for about 45 minutes there, and that's going to be my favorite this year. But I do like teaching the dulcimer classes and letting the kids hold the dulcimers, teaching them not to hold them as a guitar, but put them in their lap and strum. That's seeing kids' eyes light up. I think that's the key to all of it. Just watching them come alive and what they can do is my favorite part.
Absolutely.
And I know we've talked about the kites, but I've made a note here that I do love watching the kids decorate the kites, and especially taking them out and flying them, because it's such an old-fashioned thing to do.
Right.
And they just love it, and you'll see their parents seem to really have fun doing it too. And guess what? There's no technology involved in that.
Amen.
Right, absolutely.
And the parents, you can see them, I used to do this.
Yeah.
Now let me help you with this. Now wait a minute, get your own kites, dude. Let him get
We've talked a little bit about the artists and whatnot that's going to be there, but are there other community organizations that help partner with that day?
Yes, we have. Well, I've mentioned the Shelby County Public Library. We've also got Echo Effect through Don Adams. Shelby this year, Shelby Art Guild Association Saga will be joining us. They will have 2 art project tables there. Shelby County Reads has always been a partner with us, and this year I'm not sure who the character will be, but usually they have a storybook character there. The kids really enjoy that.
And Style Studios with their dancers.
We have from Franklin, we have a dance troupe that will be there. Style Dance Academy will be there, and they bring the students. And if anyone is familiar with Keaton Kermode, who was on So You Think You Can Dance, this is his mother's dance studio. So we couldn't get Keaton, but but we've got the kids from Style Dance Studio, which is where he learned to dance.
You know, when people hear the word art, a lot of times people think drawing, painting. But really, there's all these other forms.
Multifaceted, yes.
Art mediums of, there's dance, there's performing arts, there's visual arts. So, it's more than just, we love the painting and the drawing, but art is more than that.
Absolutely. So let's jump back to the organization as a whole, or just even the event. Why do you believe that Arts in the Parks helps support our local artists and our organizations?
Well, it gives, from my thinking, Laura, you're an artist, so you can comment, but I know local artists participate and share their talents at both Arts in the Park and Intro to Arts, and we really appreciate them doing that. But in doing so, they are helping promote art in general, because they are inspiring artists of the future. And then from an individual perspective for those local artists, after Intro to Arts, there have been instances where people really enjoyed what they were doing, and they scheduled one-on-one classes with the local artists following the Intro to Arts event. So in that regard, it helped the local artist continue beyond the event.
Absolutely. What do you hope that children and adults take away from attending Arts in the Park?
That's a good question. A greater appreciation for the arts, and to realize that, I can do that. That's something I can do. People so often say, I can't paint, or I can't draw, or I can't play a musical instrument. You sit down with 5 minutes, or 10, 15 minutes, get started with Dawn, and she hands that brush in your hand for the first time in your painting. Or Joel teaches you how to make a flute. Or you sit down and strum a dulcimer for the first time. Or somebody does a face painting on you and shows you how to make a kite, or shows you how to make origami paper things. Once you sit down and realize it's in their hands, they try it and they realize, I can do this.
Confidence.
This is something that I can do.
Yeah.
And they take it home with them, and then their life expands even farther. They go ahead and experiment in other areas and do
Right.
things themselves.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see. We want to promote that self-awareness in the arts, and not just, here it is, look what we can do, and we're showing you all this good stuff. Now go home and forget about it.
Right.
Go home and use it and enjoy it, and let it be part of you.
Yeah, absolutely. So events like this don't happen without a lot of community support, and you talked about that earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
Who are some of those people that help make Arts in the Park?
Oh, we have some great sponsors, and we really want to thank them. We have Clearview Family Christmas Tree Farm. We have Duke Energy, Echo Effect, Rizzu America, Runnabum Construction, Shelby County Tourism and Visitors Bureau, Mike and Wendy Stevenson. And this year, we are so excited because we also received a grant from the Indiana Arts Commission.
Awesome.
Yes.
Are you still looking for volunteer sponsors? That
We
sort of thing?
can always use volunteers.
We're looking for members. We'd
Yes.
like to have people come and join us in this little thing we've got going on, because it is a lot of fun. This isn't Arts Fest, our Arts in the Park isn't the only thing we do every year. So it'd be nice for people that have different skills and different types of art to come and join us and be part of this. It's really fun, and you meet a lot of nice new people. And
Yeah, and if you are interested in joining the Shelby County Arts Fest, we welcome artists, of course, but you don't have to be an artist to
absolutely
join.
not.
you
Just
know.
love art. Just have a love for it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put a shout out to Dawn and Thurman Adams, especially because they do provide us the Echo Effect to have our meetings in, and they just have been super, super supportive. And this lady right next to me, we wouldn't have Arts Fest without Deb Tracy. We really, seriously wouldn't. She takes a lot on her shoulders, and every single one of us appreciate and respect her more than she'll ever know.
Thank you, Laura. But we all work together.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
do,
team-
but
it's a team effort.
she's our workhorse.
So what are your hopes for the future of Shelby County Arts Fest?
Well, a couple of years ago, I got this big idea that we work with Shelby County or Shelbyville High School. There's a National Arts Honor Society, and there's an Honor Society. And so I reached out to the teachers, Natalie Renwick and Doug Euling, and they have been so helpful. They have sent the most amazing students to us that volunteer with Arts Fest events. Some of them have stuck with us and are really have been there a couple of years now and helping us. So for the future of, they are the future of the
Yes,
Shelby
they
County
are.
Arts Fest. So they are considered junior Shelby County Arts Fest members, and hopefully they'll continue not only what we're currently doing, but expand on it and add some new things in the future.
Absolutely. What about you, Laura?
What do I see as the future? I just want to see it continue. I want to be able, I personally, as an artist, I enjoy the workshops, being able to teach people, like I do macrame, quilling, calligraphy, and being able to watch the other artisans, Dawn again, I can't mention her enough because she's just super.
Yeah.
Frances Jackson with her flower arranging, and Diane Taylor with her baskets. We've got some amazing
And Al.
talent. And Al, well, I mentioned his stained glass. Oh, that's his son Adam that does stained glass. But it is just jewelry making, right? It's just, I just want to see it continue because art is so important to life. It just is.
Yeah, I'll say I am not an artist, but I have taken some of the classes. And Laura, who's the lady sitting here with me, she's a tremendous artist as well. And she doesn't intimidate you when you take her classes.
Oh, no, I'm always
And,
intimidated to teach.
And I actually did macrame with her. I used to do macrame years ago, but I lost it. It was in the cobwebs somewhere in my head. So she pulled them out and she removed the cobwebs, and we got it going again. And it's actually hanging on the wall in my house.
You tied those cobwebs really well.
You guys just unintentionally led right to my next question.
All right, good.
If you could instantly learn one artistic skill that you don't have, Laura, and that you wish you had, Debbie, what would it be?
For me, music. I would love to learn an instrument. Music or painting. I love painting with Dawn. She's kind of made me less intimidated about that. But what about you, Laura?
I wish I knew how to sew.
You know how to do all of that. You can't sew.
I can't sew, and I can't draw a straight line without a protractor. Now, Learning how to sew would be great, and learning how to read music. I don't read music. I would love to be able to sit down and put a sheet of music in front of me and read the notes.
Yeah.
Everything I do is by ear. And they called me. I just came back from a thing in Everett, Michigan. It was a musical festival, and I sat down and started playing along with the instructors. And at the end they called me a musical savant because I could pick up the song and just play it. And they were like, "That's so cool." I said, "No, I just want to be able to pick this up and read it." So each one wants what the other has.
There you go. So can you give us the details one more time for Arts in the Park?
Arts in the Park, September 12th, which is Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join us.
Please.
Thank you both for being on air this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Take a break, check some chamber